He's a second-generation wrestler. But Flying Brian, just a tremendous all-around great athlete, and I think he's going to be able to match up with him very well.
You know, I would just make this comment, Bob, that had this happened a few months ago when Brian first came into the NWA,
no match.
Kendall Windham would have eaten his lunch.
That's right.
But Brian, look at that drop kick. Hooks that, takes that arm and over and down. But Brian has faced guys like Windham. He's faced the tough guys who have no respect for the rules, and he is better prepared now than he was a few months ago.
Well, he came in and he did it the right way. You know, it's just like I think in any sport. If you always play guys you can beat in any game that you go at, you're never going to get much better. But when you play the guys that beat you, Lance, you always improve and you get better. Brian came in taking on the very best, and it shows now in his actions in the ring.
Very sage comment, Bob. Nice pick up, take down, and look at Brian hang on as Windham made a very good counter on him and picked him up and pounded him down. But Brian was able to hold on and still have that advantage with the arm bar. Kendall Windham shows exactly what his intentions are. He's got that fist doubled up, and he wanted to rip him with it, but Brian not giving him a chance. Notice how far extended he is at the end of that long arm. Now he tightens up, but he didn't get to the side quick enough. Picked him up and broke him right over his knee on that back.
Scooped him right up off of the mat, and I tell you, fans, notice that glove around that left hand of Kendall Windham. He's developed that claw hold, and you know his dad was famous for that too, Lance.
Yes, sir.
And he's got the power and the strength in that left hand for that claw.
And the whip. Ooh, boy, when he lifts that leg up and straightens it out, you are running into the end of a telephone pole. Brian knocked flat down. This is a great opportunity for Kendall to make a major move forward in the NWA, Bob.
Well, I think both of them are at the points in their careers right now where they're either going to take a giant leap forward or sort of stay where they are.
And the big suplex over and down. Look at this. Count of one, count of two. Did he get him? Yes.
Did he?
Got that third.
Yes, he did.
Kendall Windham suplexed him back in. When he went down to get Brian, Brian kept him rolling into the small package, grabbed him down, and get
comments to make about a lot of things, and I know that their confrontations that I'm sure are forthcoming with the fabulous Freebirds will be most interesting. Before I saw Flying Brian and Z-Man last week, I would have said, hey, Freebirds will take this one. I've got to change my tune. I got to be a politician and sit on the fence a little while. It ain't going to be easy.
No, it's not going to be easy, but like you said, last week they were spectacular. But I'm going to say one thing. The Freebirds changed. Oh, what a move by Pillman.
He is so quick. He's quicker than a hiccup, and he's got a wrestling move there. And he's hard to catch and trying to pour smoke through a keyhole.
Jim, the Freebirds, they did wrestling in the 80s. They changed it completely around. My money is still on the Freebirds.
Whoa.
Michael and Jimmy, what a move.
What an adjustment in midair. The hip lock, and he's landed on his feet like a cat. I want to tell you, this kid has got he is graced with some of the greatest balance of any athlete that I have ever seen anywhere.
He certainly is, Jim. And great teamwork. Great teamwork. Zink's flying.
The Z-Man up and over. Tom Zink's got the sunset flip, but the Italian Stallion, with that great amateur background, rolled off those shoulders and got off the shoulders, more importantly for him, to prevent the tag.
Jim, the only difference of opinion I have with you with the Freebirds, you say now that you're going to sit on the fence a little and you may go with the kids against the Freebirds. The Freebirds have a real vicious streak. These kids are too nice of guys.
There he is, big high cross body. Good strength by the Stallion to kick him off there, or push him off. Good bench press strength. Z-Man up again. My gosh, you can't get him in the corner. He is elusive as Pillman in a drop kick. He extended the legs right out to the center of the ring. This kid's got great athletic abilities. Great athletic abilities. He's another one reminiscent of Dr. Death. He's another one that's got to get focused. He's got to decide what he wants to do in this sport and then go out and do it. That kid has made that decision, and he's paid the price. Now it's up to Tom Zink to pay the price and stand tall with Flying Brian. If he does that and they're successful, there's no limits to where they can go as a tag team.
You're 100% right, Jim. Let me put this to you. These kids are looking fantastic. Every move they do, it's timed, it's precision. Oh, what a beautiful move.
Good kick.
But what I want to get is, can these guys take it? They can dish it out. Can they take Michael Hayes giving that famous left? Can they take a DDT from a Jimmy Gavin? Can they take one of those left foots by Jimmy Gavin in the head?
That's the best in the business, Kevin. I'm sorry. That is a good question. I think Pillman can take anything anybody dishes out. He survived the battle with Lex Luger. It takes a real man to do that. But the jury's still out on the Z-Man. He has not been in the ring with the competition as a Lex Luger for the U.S. title. It's all to prove. That kid's got it to do. Nobody can do it for him. Nobody's going to stand in his way. He's got all the ability. I think he can do it. I think he will do it. He and Flying Brian seem to have chemistry. And to be quite frank, it has surprised me.
I don't think it's just surprised you, Jim. I think it surprised a lot of people. I didn't think this chemistry could work because they both think they're pretty boys. I didn't think this chemistry would work.
He is as comfortable on the top rope as he is walking around there in the blue canvas.
This Pillman has made giant steps forward. He'll be knocking on the World Championship door before 1990's halfway through. So won't the Z-Man, like you said, if he comes on the same way Pillman does. Good move by Stallion.
Good move indeed. I talked to Kim Wood, the strength coach of the Cincinnati Bengals recently, and he said that injuries, a knee injury shortened Flying Brian's career. He said, but we had never had a player more courageous for the Cincinnati Bengals than Flying Brian Pillman. He was admired by each and every one. And he still keeps a very close relationship with the QB there. Number 7, Boomer Esiason. That's a great kick. Now, that's what I'm saying about this kid. He is gifted. He has it all. Every tool. Strength, size, agility. He's got great awareness, but he's got to do it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. All I want to see is, I want to see if these, not so much Pillman, because like you said, we saw Luger dish it out. I want to see if the Z-Man can take it. I want to see him in there with the Freebirds. I want to see what they could do when the Freebirds put the boots to them.
Double team move. Great teamwork. Drop kick by Pillman to the Z-Man. Has wrapped up Randy Harris.
They're certainly making you look good, Jim, today.
Fans, don't forget tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, we'll be in Asheville, North Carolina, at the Civic Center. Monday night, Johnson City, Tennessee, and this Wednesday night.